can do the extra credits, right? I've had 3 students turn in a workbook change or chapter suggestions, and they're going to get extra credit for that. If you want to go through, the draft textbook and you've got a chapter you want to make substantive changes to, not just, a few little things, you can get up to 1.5, 2 points, I said total, right? 2 points of extra credit, 2 percentage points. Also, remember, if you didn't turn up in a workbook chapter, you can still turn it in for half credit. It's worth 2% of your grade. You turn it in, you still get 1%. Chapter 8, quote unquote, is in your Chapter 8 folder on D2L, but it's actually called English Words and Sentences. On D2L, I tell you, you don't need to read the whole thing. You do not need to read the part on tone. Okay? And I'm going to put up slides for you early to help you that chapter. It's a little tricky to read. And lastly, I will post your grades. I'll be working on your acoustic labs and your transcription quizzes, and then I'll post those using the last 4 digits of your student ID, so you can have that as well. Okay? But it will be towards the end. Got a lot of these labs. Okay. Oh, pink is not coming. Let's look at answers to the quiz questions. To the exam questions. So these are the, this is page 1. Are there questions on these first 4 multiple choice? Shannon.
Number 4. I had a really hard time with number 4.
Okay, the vertical striations, the lines of spectrogram X are closer together than they are on spectrogram Y. That the focal folds are vibrating. Those are pulses of vocal fold vibration. Okay, so that's what that the vocal folds are vibrating faster. Okay, which of the following is not an allophone? You can produce a T in all those ways. Okay? Those are all different ways of producing a T, so they're all allophones of T. T is an allophone of T. Yeah. And it is one way of producing it. Yes. Okay.
Going back to question number 4, if you have a voiceless sound, then the vocal folds aren't vibrating. So there's no vocal fold vibration, but we still have those striations at the high frequencies. So what explains that?
Which one are you looking at?
Number 4.
Well, other things not represented in any of these alternatives, so I don't want to.
So even the last, it is impossible to make a comparison by looking at the sound information this way. So
it's not impossible. You can look at it and know that the vocal folds are vibrating faster. That's a better answer. Would be rather than going why it's not impossible. 6 through 11 on the multiple choice. Be okay with those? Catch your mistakes? You don't understand 6. Okay, voice onset time. So that's what happens. That's when you let your articulators go and you start vocal fold vibration. Number 6, there is a delay in voice onset time. When you are doing an aspirated, your vowel starts later. That's what aspiration is. That's how you tell the difference between D and T. Voicing starts earlier for D than it does for T.
Was that in lecture notes or was that only in the book? Because I don't remember going over voice onset time.
I remember talking about it. Number 14? Okay, I'm going to turn the page. 14. Vowel backedness corresponds to frequency. How far back it is. Tongue advancement. Yep. Talks about it. Anything else on this page? 12 to 17 on multiple choice. Number 17. If you're more interested in language skills and articulatory precision, you're taking a more listener-oriented approach, right? What's it sound like versus how they produced it? Impressionistic is about just capturing sounds, like in babbling. You don't care about their meaning. Narrow phonetic, that's capturing articulatory skill, not language. And acoustic is also different. Michael.
So what did you mean by language skills then?
Like this, how they speak.
Can you show the right answer? Sorry, I got confused.
Oh. It's not shown.
So it's listener oriented because you're listening to the person. Because I interpreted that as like how many like openings that are correct they made like that.
No, that's not language skill. When we talk about how are they using their language, that's not looking at how many phonemes, etc. This is pretty much the definition that's in the book, and that we
Okay, I think maybe I like overthought it.
and that happens a lot. I appreciate that. Tests are all about overthinking. We've got about 4 minutes. Anything in particular you wanted me to look at? So there are, the pink means it was correct. The circles or the new transcription shows what was incorrect about it. Okay? Any questions on those correct, incorrect?
I guess I thought there should be a
Say it again.
I guess I thought there should be a dot after the symbol of the
In kitten,
Yes.
a dot. No?
between
Syllables?
the symbol and
No. Oh, a dot.
oh, you know, like a syllable. Yeah, symbol.
There is one under the N.
I thought it. Okay, okay.
Bella.
In number 10, isn't there aspiration after 2 being the third syllable? That's why I marked it incorrect.
But this instructions say each below contains one diacritic, so you needed to look at the diacritic that was there. Yeah, I didn't start putting all of them. That was in the instructions to look at the one that was there. Okay. True, false. I got through the first ones and telling you which one. Oh no, these are actually right. So what was wrong with them? In the word traditional, primary stress, traditional. It is so hard for some of you. I think it's just, it comes easier to others, but a lot of people actually miss that one. And I guess it's just practice, because it's not traditional, it's traditional. Any other things you want me to cover?
Number 10.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I didn't get through marking this. So 10 should be, what is the correct answer to 10? Harmonics.
In the book, I think it said overtones and then in parentheses harmonics.
It
a
did.
couple times.
It did.
So I thought overtones and harmonics were the same.
Yeah, that's what it says online.
Yeah.
Like when you look it up.
Okay, it says that in the book.
Yeah,
Yes.
several times.
Formants are the same thing as overtones. Okay.
Okay.
Send me a page and I will look at that.
Okay,
That's
then-
in Aaron's book.
I was going to say that led me to another problem though earlier in the test. I wrote formants because if overtones and harmonics are the same, like I linked
linked all of that
You gotta give me the
together.
question.
Okay, I have to find it.
What chapter was it in?
Oh, it's on the blanks. So for number 3 in the fill in the blanks, I wrote formants, and even in my test I was like formants, harmonics, because I was like, oh, that's all linked together, because the book links it all together.
Okay, I understand the other one, but this is direct quote for what a narrowband spectrogram is, so that I wouldn't take.
Okay.
Yeah. Here are the answers for these. So if you have that, and that actually turns out, and I believe you, but I would love to have it pointed out so you can look where it is. If you marked that in error because of that, please mark on the front of your test correct number, whatever it is. Okay? And also, one of you, or would you take it on? And just write on for your example page it was on. I took frequency and harmonics. And if I missed it on somebody's, let me mark it. But yeah, I decided to take frequency for, since we could have under, harmonics is more specific, but yeah, it does indicate frequency too, a very small. Okay. Questions on any of those? I don't have a pen, and I didn't get this one marked. So, a lot of people misdid number 10. This was just like that in-class activity we did. And when you were looking for faux and mo, if you had 2 words in that child's vocabulary and they did faux versus mo, you know they have F and N as phonemes. By versus boo gives us I, oo, etc. Many of you wrote the consonants and not the vowels. There are vowel phonemes that are determined here, so you lost points for that. And many of you wrote every sound. Those are phonemes. That's just sounds that were produced, but that doesn't mean they're meaningful. You were supposed to look for phonemes. Okay, let's see. We are not, well, let me just quickly, many people call this birthday. That just doesn't fit. There's not a sharp verb point for the ba. I don't know what this would be. That th would be smaller. Meaning, this was money. This was, now I'm trying to do this quickly, ham. Ham. And this one, most people got right, because it was very clear that this was a K. Quick. Okay? Almost everybody got this one right? What was the fundamental frequency? Some of you, look at this change. That indicated it was a diphthong. I didn't take up points if you didn't mark it as if you marked it as a closed diphthong, I gave it to you. This is E, this was R. And then the others, most people got right on the spectrum. I don't have it right here, we're over. Okay. Give me back your exams. I will see you after Thanksgiving. Let me know if you have questions.
It was cool. So like she perfect over time and then someone
Be sure to give me back your exams. I actually haven't marked them in the grade book yet, just so that I'll be sure to get them back, okay? If you did, most of your marking exams,
Yeah.
yeah, that gets me wrong.
Yeah.